Hi guys, in this video, I will show you what your main says about you.
If you main Bull, you're just a chill guy. You just like to just shred people with 4,400 health damage in one main attack. And that's why you main Bull, and you probably just like bushy maps. If you main El Primo, you just like to play Brawl Ball and just cycle and cycle and cycle and cycle supers and make team wipes. If you main Rosa, or you think he's still OP, as in 2019, or you don't exist, because why would you ever play Rosa? If you main Daryl, well, if you mained him after he got OP, then you're just a OP brawler abuser, and if you don't, then you're a warrior. If you main Jackie, you don't like to aim, you just want to see a circle around you whenever you try to aim, and you probably don't like skill brawlers. If you main Frank, just as with Daryl, if you mained him after he got broken, then you just like broken brawlers and you want to abuse them, or you're a real warrior. If you main BB, or you watch too many YouTube shorts, or you're really good. If you main Ash, you just like to bully people who don't have splash damage with your super. If you main Hank, you hate but then hate assassins, but you like to just one-shot them with your super. If you main Buster, you don't exist. If you main Mag, you're wondering why is she named a tank? Like, she has 7,000 HP on level 11. And why do they call that a tank? But yeah, and you think it's a skilled brawler, but it's not. If you main Draco, you think he's OP just because he's pretty new, but he's not. If you main Stu, you live on a specific place on the earth just to get a 0 ping, and then you just destroy everybody in the whole lobby. If you main Edgar, you don't have a life, and you probably don't even have a father. If you main Sam, you're probably really sweaty, and you like this star power, because Boo even uses this star power. If you main Shade, you are wondering why he got so forgotten, because he was OP, he was everywhere, then Buzz Lightyear came out, and nobody's now talking about him, even though he's still very OP. If you main Mortis, or you are really good with Mortis, or you're that bad random. If you main Buzz, you are really annoyed that everybody is calling it a no-skill brawler, but it pretty much isn't, because long supers, not everyone can do that, so it's pretty skilled, and you're probably just a chill guy. If you main Fang, you want to make team wipes, but you're not skilled enough for Mortis, so you use Fang. If you use Miko, you like to just bully people because they can't hit you. If you main Melody, or you're a 40-year-old who likes the sad pin, or you don't exist. If you main Lily, you mained him after he got broken and not before, because I never saw anyone using it before. If you main Crow, you're probably pretty annoying because nobody can heal because of you. If you main Leon, you are 9-year-old. If you main Cordelius, you call it a skill brawler, and I promise you, it is not a skill brawler. If you main Kenji, you just saw that everybody said it is an OP brawler, so you just played him. If you main Poco, okay, or you use this star power and you help your teammates, or you use this star power and you're really annoying and you never help your teammates, even though you are a support. If you main Gus, you think that is one of the most skilled brawlers in the game, but it's not, because it's very easy to hit shots, and you're pretty annoyed because of the bug. If you main Pam, you don't exist. If you main Barry, you only, but only play heist. If you main Max, or you are really good, or you watch too many YouTube shorts and you're really bad. If you main Byron, you hate assassins, like really hate assassins. If you main Ruffs, you're probably a bit of a nerd because you know exactly how to help your teammates with this hypercharge. If you main Gray, your aim is really good. You hit every single shot somehow. If you main Doug, you're probably a Jackie main, but you thought, let's play another brawler, but Doug and Jackie, it's literally the same. If you main Kit, You are too no skill to play a skill brawler. If you main Jassy, you play Heist. Of course. You don't play it anywhere else, and you think that this hypercharge is OP. And that's true. If you main Penny, you don't exist. If you main Bo, you probably just play a bushy map, and your teammate is just a bull or a Shelly or something, and you of course play this star power. If you main Ems, you like to just shred everyone with your main attacks, and you can never use 2 or 1 ammo. You need to spam all your main attacks and probably miss 2 or even them all. If you main Griff, you are having a pretty hard time, but you like to just one-shot people with your super. If you main Gale, just as Fang, you wanna make some team wipes, but you can't. So you just play a bit no skill brawler, and this hypercharge you can make easy team wipes. If you main Jean, just as Crow, you don't want people to even heal, so you just spam your main attacks on everyone so they can heal. If you main Mr. P, yeah, you don't really exist, man. Man, who's maining Mr. P? If you main Squeak, you are really annoyed that this hypercharge is pretty bad. And you're probably a nerd because, yeah, with this gadget, you know exactly where to place it. If you main Lou, you are a good guy, and you have really good aim. If you main Otis, you are smart because you just realized that this super is overpowered, but nobody still did realize that. And that's probably because he just got out in a season with nobody liking it, so that's why he's probably forgotten. If you main Willow, you hate, but then hate it that the super is now way easier to hit because now they call it a no-skill brawler. If you main Chuck, you only play Heist, and you just spam your supers and you think that it's skilled. It's not. If you main Charlie, you think he's still OP, as when she came out, but she's not. If you main Sandy, you like to help your teammates with your super. If you main Amber, you think that you are maining a no-skill brawler, but actually you're just auto-aiming the whole time. If you main Shelly, or you're a really noob and you only have Shelly, or you just like to one-shot people with your super. If you main Nita, just as with Jassy, you only play Heist and you think that this is an OP hypercharge, and it's true. If you main Colt, or you're really good, or you're really bad. If you main 8-bit, then you don't exist. If you main Rico, you're a nerd because you just stand on a specific spot on the map to just get the most value out of every main attack. If you main Carl, you're just a chill guy. You just play a skill brawler. If you main Colette, you only, but only, play Heist and you just like the one-shot a Heist. If you main Lola, just as 8-bit, you don't exist. If you main Pearl, then probably you just like to shred people. And you think this hypercharge is really bad, and it kinda is. If you main Tara, you just wanna make team wipes, but you don't wanna play Mortis, so you just play this brawler. If you main Eve, you do not exist. If you main RT, you just like to one-shot people with your super. And you're really happy that that one gadget is removed. If you main Clancy, you think that it's still a broken brawler, but it's not. If you main Moo, man, you think it's a skilled brawler, even though it's zero aiming and he's still broken. If you main Buzz Lightyear, you probably just started playing yesterday, and you think that it's a broken brawler, and yeah, you're the type of person that is just rooting Brawl Stars. If you main Spike, well, you are probably an OG. If you main Surge, or you watch too many Snake Thug, or you're really good and you're making some teamwork. If you main Chester, you're a bit of a mysterious guy, but I kinda like you. If you main Brock, you think that is a really skilled brawler, but it's actually really not because it's easy to hit, and you think that this hypercharge is useless, and yes it is. If you main Piper, or you're just a normal player, or you're a sweaty tryhard who is using it in Kevin Churn. If you main B, you spam auto-aim the whole match. If you main Nani, you just main Nani because it's one of the most skilled brawlers in the game, and you only use this gadget, even though this is a good one too. If you main Bonnie, you realize that it's actually not even a that bad brawler. If you main Belle, you are a nerd because you're just trying to hit trick shots with this gadget. If you main Mandy, you only, but only play 5v5 because you just want to spam and spam and spam and spam and spam your supers on everyone. If you main Maisie, this brawler is broken, so that's why you use it, but at least it's still a skilled brawler. If you main Angel, you like the Bully, Mortis, and Miko mains, and it's not a skilled brawler, but you think it is. If you main Janet, then you are a 40-year-old. If you main Barley, you are just a tryharder. If you main Dynamite, well, if you use this star power, you're or really good or you're really bad. And if you use this star power, you're good. If you main Tick, you only play Hot Zone and you're really annoying. If you play Grom, then you are just a sweaty tryhard because why would you use Grom? If you use Larry and Lori, you want to use a thrower, but you don't want to play a skill brawler, so you use Larry and Lori. If you main Sprout, you like to just full box people with your super. If you main Juju, just as Larry and Lori, you want to main a thrower, but you're not skilled, so you just play Juju.
Well, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it.